Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Can I have Kevin McAvoy to the top table, please? Mandy Palmer, can you come to the top table, please? Mandy Palmer, can you come to the top table? Match on table 3 between Steve Evans and Gary Phillips is best of 11 frames. In the semi-finals, best of 11 frames. This match-up in the ladies individuals on table number 11, first of the semi-finals. Sabrina Renee of France versus Vanessa Chamanaz of France, table number 11. Match is best of 11 frames. Vanessa Chamanaz versus Sabrina Renee on table number 11, please.
Cool.
For Sullivan, if you're in the area still, can you come to top table, please? For Sullivan, if you're in the room, can you come to top table, please?
Good solid pot there from Sam.
Already
now
knows
in the
he's made
Marines, I
it
know.
awkward unless he plays that one first.
You look like a diabetic Mickey Mouse with her earphones on, but we won't go into that.
Yeah, look, see?
Sam's played a great shot.
Stop it!
Played that well. Scampy told me to say that.
Even
Sorry,
the
but
man with
to
the
everybody
background
else.
acknowledges the shot. So just the red in the middle to leave black along the rail. So Freddie North, he's doing in the stand. He's trying to clear the table and put the black last. But yeah, we all know the North. He's more intelligent than Talbot contingent, so that's fine.
In all fairness, Rich, you can't do a lot yourself.
Good black there from Sam. Now leads by 2 frames to 1 in a best of 9.
He's holding up under the pressure at the moment.
So Sam, I'm not sure if this quarter-final stage, but they're now using like really proper triangles, like they're really like professional. Can you shed any light on that, Nicky Morris?
Only the one on the TV table, I think.
So only the TV table get the proper triangle with the with the spoiler. I was on the TV table yesterday against Andy Lucas, but I didn't get a shot till the 5th frame. But we won't talk about that, you know. Every dog has his day. Never mind. So Sam racking the balls at Marine style. He's just gonna. There we go. There we are.
They've got a Steve Grice triangle as well, by the looks of it.
Wow.
Very good
He
for racking
came
the balls.
prepared. He must have put that in
Came
his
prepared.
lunchbox this morning.
Yes,
Right.
definitely.
So Sam the
They're,
break. Just tuck the
Very
shirt
good
back
triangles
in.
there. That's what we use on the tour, I believe.
So can you get a ball in the break? That's the question. Ooh, he's unlucky. He's gone dry. I'd say, well, you could argue a case for both reds or yellows.
That's
here.
amazing, and nothing's gone in there. I got to be
Yellows
honest.
the ball, yeah, Marsh, or
Yellows the balls. I'm looked yet.
well, there's a big screen in front of you if you want to have a look at
I'd
that.
rather
as
look
well.
at the table. I'm the same distance away from the table, to be honest.
Okay.
Table's bigger, screen is small. I'm blind. I'd much rather look at the table.
You haven't got your Matt Lucas glasses with you tonight.
I'm still Welsh.
The Welsh tour is this guy is number 4, but there we are. Marsh, do you want 50p? I'll see reds win the frame.
Go on in.
50p.
I'll have yellows.
All right. Plus VAT, by the way.
Ooh. Come on in, Sam.
I got my admin assistant give me reviews, and
She's not the sharpest, in all fairness.
to be fair, I think Rhino will be sacking her in the morning if I've got anything to do with it. So he's taking reds, Marsh, my
Yes.
50p. Am I in?
But did try to get the yellow and all. He tried to put the red in the middle and screw it in the
but
yellow.
he didn't though, did he?
So it
So
looks
I'm
like now he
winning
has
then.
to go reds.
Yeah. So
To be honest, I don't know why he's trying to screw in the yellow. I don't think there's a lot of need, is it really?
well, the reds
I mean,
are there.
If he lands on the side rail with a middle bag now, he can play the one that's to the extreme right now on the cushion here.
Off in the cash out of 42 pence now. Out of the 50.
There we are, it's perfect, so I don't get why.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he hasn't tried to pot the yellow in.
I think he's-
maybe
I
he's
think-
just playing for the ball
I-
of the cushion, I don't know, but...
Well, I think he's putting this red on the rail and then playing the plant in the corner. Would you say? Or
No,
is
he's
he-
playing the inside one, I think, on the one down the cushion.
Gonna play the plant.
He's
I say
mistimed
so.
it.
As,
He's got lucky though,
as the
right?
Washington woman predicted, he's going to play the plant.
He hasn't queued that very well at all, because he hasn't gone up. There's always one. The problem is with Richie, he doesn't understand what mistiming is. So it makes himself look a little bit silly, to be fair. Have I got a fan? Oh, yeah. Joe, hello.
Hello, Joe.
Glad
Thanks
you tuned
for the
in to watch us.
amazing comment you've just put up for Marshy. So, group's on reds. He's got to play a good shot now, I think, to get on this last ball. Player of his caliber should, he should be okay.
I would like to say hello to all my adoring fans out there, actually. Is that alright, Rich? Is that alright with you?
Well, yeah, you speak to 5-year fans, mate. No problem.
Yeah, only six it is now.
Right,
Joe
including-
just checks in, does he?
including yourself.
Joe just messaged in though, so it's
George.
6.
Who's George?
Joe Thomas.
Oh, George.
So I've now,
I thought you said George.
I've now got 6 fans now.
Oh, 6. Wow, nearly double figures by this time next year. There we go.
Another 10 years, I'll be in double figures now.
Guys, on the stream at the moment, you're obviously flooding in the comments. I've seen 4 since I've been sat here. So, any score predictions for the game at the moment? Obviously, Sam's 2-1 up. Scott's in amongst them. So, any score predictions would be great. Please feel free to fire in with them. So Goobsy's left. So it looks like Goobsy's left a Ryan Giggs down the wing, yeah? I know a Southern Irish man has just won on table 1. That's a great shot. Absolutely great shot.
Hi, Stephen Kelleher. How's things?
That's an absolutely superb shot. in the red
Looking
there.
forward to your stag do, I'm assuming. I'm definitely still going to try and get there, don't worry. I'm working on it as we speak.
Right. Oh, yeah. By the
Oh,
way,
he did win the bet. I do owe him 50
Richie
pence.
50, Marshy nil. You can have first go on this now before the break.
Oh. What do you mean before the break? You went after the
Oh,
break
you
just
can
now.
Well, you can pick. I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime here to pick before the break.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay.
Or you
That's,
can
that's a
pick-
good bet.
Or bet 50p, you'll get a ball. It's you.
I reckon he'll get a ball.
I'm going to have 50 pence sending to a strike. Going off.
Alright.
Well, if he doesn't get a ball, I win. Basically, that's how maths works. Oh, so
My luck
I'm a
is
pound
gone.
up.
My luck is pox.
So just to keep you guys
to clarify
updated,
things, you're up a pound, yeah?
Richie's up a pound. What are you going to do, Marshy? You can't even beat me at that. Unbelievable.
You've got to win something in your life, I suppose.
Well, you know. I'll have reds, 50p.
Go on in. Why not? only because I'm hoping Sam clears up. I'm happy to give away 50p if we do.
Sorry for anybody.
Where's Philly? Probably Philly.
Sorry. Apologies for anyone who didn't catch that commentary there. Some guy had a bit of a power trip on the top table, just barking again as he's done all week. But we're now back to the game. 2 frames all. And Sam, yeah, go on, Sammy boy. Sam's still on reds, I can confirm. Good evening to Mr. Corey Reese. Thanks for the nice comment. Hope you're well. I reckon you probably had an Indian tonight.
Yeah, Steve, I will definitely take my speedo out. I'll try my best for you.
What's happening, bud? That's what.
Corey Reese is also correct. I do belong in the commentary box. I was a second round loser this year, which I was quite happy with myself, but I done well, very well, Scamp. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was very impressed.
Eventually you'll get there, you know.
I will.
You keep plugging away. Over 40s in 3 or 4 years, anyway.
Yeah,
so opportunity beckons. Oh, Sam's just missed one. He's trying to move the red out. He's left Goops in, but you know he's got to move a couple of balls, I think, to finish these off. So Goobs, he's dislodged the red. He got the padlock. He had the right key. He's opened them up. So he's got 5 yellows and a black. Begging to be potted.
I'm going to have to leave now and leave Richie to it for a bit because I have to get the beer, I think.
Otherwise known as Atrim and Cardiff weeks ago. He had about 4. Was it cheeseburger and chips?
I don't know, but you're boring me now. Good night.
Go get some food. Never mind. Diet Indian. Is it such a thing, or are you just trying to defend yourself? That's no problem. Anyway, Marshy's disappeared. He is now Casper. He is invisible. Mr. Mark Emery, good evening to you. Yes, Welsh are in the semi-final. We're playing 2 o'clock tomorrow against Malta. The winner will play either England or Scotland, so it's set up really nicely. Any one of those 4 could win. Well, obviously, but it's a tough one to predict. But I hope we win. Back to the game in hand. Goop's still on yellow. She's still in good position here. So looks like he's just going to run this yellow in, run past the red, and play the yellow in the opposite corner. Like that. So run this in now, touch the right hand side, straighten up, and leave the black in the bottom right hand corner as you're watching the screen. A bit like that, really. So he's absolutely perfect on this black. So, barring a miracle, you will be 3-2 up. Three, 1 to Gillespie. You cannot miss opportunities like that. Man of this caliber. But he's a Marine. He's probably come back from worse. He's been under net, he's been in mud, he's probably been underground, and he's probably been shot 6 or 7 times. So, as long as he racks these up properly, puts the black in the middle, breaks him like a man, he's got a chance. So, Sam 3-2 down. Get those guns out. Get a break. You gonna get a ball? Yes! One of each. He's got a green pepper and a red tomato. What's he gonna do? They're not set. I would say probably yellows would be my preference, but I'm sat on the side, so what do I know? Yeah, it's a good shot, Sam. Looks like he's going to pot the yellow in the far corner. Well, the corner closest to the yellow. And maybe try and disturb this red, which is a block in 2 yellows. If he could do that, he's got a great chance to clear up. Anyone who's in around ever with Andrew Hughes, he's the ginger fella from North Wales, bit funny looking, in our Wales A team. Don't buy him a drink, he won't buy you one back. Lesson learned. In the meantime, Sam has missed the yellow in the middle, in the frame. He's got a brilliant chance here to go 4-2 up and get on the hill. It just depends which way he's going to go. I'm absolutely delighted to
Delighted.
Whoa. Rule number 1, you don't
Okay,
interrupt
okay.
Mr. Commentator.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it again, I promise.
You just did. Okay. Anyway, stop breathing. So yeah, I'd just like to introduce Mr. Declan O'Callaghan to the commentary
Declan.
box. You did it again.
Hello.
man. Shh. Right, guys, this is really bad.
This is probably going to be bad.
So Declan O'Callaghan to the commentary box.
Hello, guys.
He's got a Gary Barlow jacket on and a powder and a teeny haircut.
Oh, yes.
But he's drinking like a man. He's doing really well. So, Declan, what's your opinion on the game so far?
Oh, I don't know. Sam's playing pretty well. He's playing pretty well. Just he needs to settle down a little bit more. Take his time. He seems to be rushing a little bit more than he usually does. Because you know how slow Sam plays.
Sam's very steady. I think he's had a couple of opportunities last couple of frames
Yeah.
he should have taken.
Oh, yes. Especially against a player like Scott.
A player of this class, you know, he can't afford
Yep.
this. But
He's doing alright. 3-2. It's not a big.
well, you know, it's on the verge of going 4-2.
See what happens here.
He's certainly up against it, but we both know these frames can turn very quickly, you know.
Oh, yeah.
One miss, so there's still a little bit of hope for Sam, but what's Group's gonna do?
Scott to break next.
Yeah, just lodge the red, send it home. Black in the middle for 4-2.
Not looking great for Sam now.
4-2 it is. He's gone for a little toilet break. Not sure what he's having, but I don't want to go into much more detail. But maybe composure. I'm going to go for that. So 4-2 to Goobsy.
Scott to break.
Potentially 1 frame left, potentially 3. Sam is 2 down with 3 to play.
All Sam can hope for now is a dry break.
So come on, guys. The live stream's gone a little bit quiet in terms of commentary. Has Sam got a chance? Can Sam get back into this game and pinch it 5-4? Or is Goobsy going to run away into the semi-final? Please, 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 all 5,000 of you, get your comments online. Okay, so Mr. Gillespie is back from his... Score is still 4-2, obviously. He's just racking them up with a different triangle. It's, you know, he gone for the standard black triangle this time around. He's gone for the standard black triangle. It's an interesting choice. Will he get a ball with this break? Declan, what do you think?
Well, I'm guessing Sam's hoping not.
Well, that's probably a good guess here, Dak. You've done really well. Our admin assistant could have said that as well. So, he's got a ball, Goobsy. Yellows. Ooh, has he got a yellow to pot, Dak?
I'm not sure if you can see past that red. He's got the yellow to the middle, but again, that's a hard shot. To keep the white.
Or the yellow on the black spot, they cut it back in, or are you talking about another yellow?
Another yellow. The yellow just in the centre of the table.
Just near
the black spot.
I don't think you can
I think you can cut that in the middle. I'm pretty sure you can cut that in the middle.
I don't think you can see it.
Again, it's a hard shot.
I think the only yellow we might be on the pot is the one below the red on the top rail, or... But he's gone reds anyway. Reds are there. I think he's just got one tricky positional shot, maybe, for the match.
It's not easy.
So, this red... oh, he's going this way. Okay. Is he going to screw into the black and maybe flick the yellow? There we go.
Good shot, good shot.
Good shot there. Even I called there and I can't see.
We all know you've had 2 pints.
Well, 2.5, but you know, who's counting? So, frame of match.
This is becoming a lot easier.
Looks like he's letting his arm go a little bit now. He's relaxed. He's in a really
he just leaves a little angle on the red on the rail now to come over for the other red. I think he should take this frame of match. Oh, he's going the other way.
He's in a good position. He was. I think he was 2-1 down. He was like he was driving a Ford Fiesta.
And now he is driving a Ferrari.
He's had a test drive. He's gone up to a Jaguar. He's flying through the gears. And this game looks over to me. Corner, middle, corner, black in the opposite corner.
I don't think there's much hope for Sam now.
The writing's on the wall.
Kirsty's called it. It's got to break and dish.
Great call from Kirsty by the looks of it. Mark Emery's clearly beyond the vino tonight. Maybe a bottle of Lambrini while you're there. Mark, I'd have a word with Michelle myself. She's obviously, you've had a little bit too much tonight.
This game looks done.
Well,
Sam's had a good run.
Black for the match. He's had a fantastic run. He's done really well.
He has played really well.
So congratulations
well,
to Sam.
B2s.
But well done to Scott Gillespie through the semi-finals. I think he's very clinical in those last 4 frames when he took when Sam missed the chance to go 3-1.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, 3-1. Yeah, he didn't really get a look into it.
I think that's where Sam went wrong. He needed to take his chances. Scott's a very good player, but he just didn't do it, did he?
So commiserations to Sam there. Marine Machine. He will still be in the Marines. He will not be demoted. Probably not, but you know, never mind. Hopefully we'll see him back with his new belt and shirt. But Gillespie through to the semis. I'm just wondering whether we'll be moving over to table number 1 or not. Where
Moving over.
quarter-final has just started between semi-final, I believe. Sorry, between Scott Gillespie and his opponent from from Southern Ireland. I'm just trying to find out what his name is.
Paul Dunn it is. Scott
Apology.
Ross, Paul Dunn.
My apologies.
Paul Dunn's leading 1 frame to 0.
Right, we're just going over to ITV4. We will see you in a minute. Paul Dunn against Scott Ross.